I don't really care. I don't mind taking death risks because I'm already on the verge of death anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. So I keep getting these metal clips, and that time the clip was actually a paper clip. But yeah, the other one was like a clip that you put into the wood to attach a wire or something like that. But this one was the actual paper clip. Been down there a long time. That paper clip had been down there for at least a few months. It's hard to tell how long it takes for something to rust because there hasn't been an environmental study done on it, so they're seeing how long it takes for things to rust and pump out rust oxide toxins into the water and stuff like that. But yeah, there haven't been scientists that have done it, so we just don't know how long stuff's been down here that we find, and we don't know if different contents and minerals in the water and stuff like that make it rust faster, or if it doesn't matter what type of water it's in, it'll rust the same speed or whatnot. There just hasn't been any studies, so somebody wants to do a thesis paper or something. Somebody wants to do a thesis paper or a high school paper. That would be a good paper to do. Study the effect of rust oxide on the environment and what it does to fish and other wildlife that drink water, and how long it takes for the rust oxide toxins to start polluting the water from different sources of metal and that go into the water from our trash and stupid people littering, and what just accidentally ends up in the water and whatnot. Because you can't blame it all on litter. I mean, sometimes you accidentally drop your phone in the water or your knife. Sometimes you drop your fishing pole in the water on accident, or sometimes you break off while you're fishing your lure. You can't exactly always say that all the stuff in the water that's causing rust oxide poisoning to the fish is put there on purpose by people littering. There's something right there, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's magnetic or not. Good morning. Hello, doggies. I'm a dog person. I hate cats. If you're a cat lover, you're stupid. You can hate me all you want in the comments. I don't care. I hate cats. Cats who don't deserve to be pets. They really don't. Alright, so I got my first fishing hook. Legitimate fishing hook, because it actually had the hook on it. But the actual hook and barb part broke off, but it was still recognizable as a hook, a worm hook. It wasn't even a circle hook, it was a worm hook, so somebody got their worm hook snagged and broke off. And it had been down there long enough that it was super rusty and just broke, and my magnet pulled it off of whatever it was snagged on. There's something right there, but again, I don't know if it's magnetic or if it's a rock, if it's plant matter or what. I just don't know. Alright, so I got me a circle hook that is literally falling apart as we take it off the magnet, and then I got a Bud Light Bottle cap, of course, because Bud Light is beer, so it was a bottle cap. My first bottle cap of today, and it's probably because somebody else has been here magnet fishing, so. But that's alright. I'll pick up what they left behind. Like this rig. There's no way that the person that magnet fished here before me had a powerful enough magnet to pull that rig out. And if I'd had my other magnet with me, I'd have never been able to get that out. So, yeah, it's a good thing I brought this big magnet today, because I was able to get that rig out of that environment. And that'll help out with stopping future toxicity to the water, because not only because I pulled that out and it's no longer putting rust oxide into the water, but now fisher people will not be getting caught on it and breaking off and putting more fishing line into the water and more lead or whatever, or more rust oxide from their lures, depending on if it's not lead. So somebody's cigarette is floating in the water. Stupid people, throw your cigarettes in the trash. There's no way I can possibly get that because it's not magnetic, I don't think, unless it's not a cigarette and a pipe. Yeah, that's a cigarette. 2 cigarette butts from somebody, 2 different ones. So, I don't know what in the world that is. Some strange piece of metal that's oddly heavy and oddly solid and barely magnetic for its size. You would think that it wouldn't be so dense and heavy, but it looked almost like it was a machine tool steel, like it came off of a tool or something, like a knife or something that was high quality steel, because that didn't look like a low quality steel, whatever it was. And it wasn't very magnetic too. I just lucked out that I was able to pick it up. It might have even have been machined aluminum, because it looked like there were pieces of inserted metal into it that looked like pins. It might have been aluminum, and the pins were steel, and that's why I was able to get it, and why it was barely magnetic. So I might have something here, but we never really know. Yes, I do this time. It's another one of these bolts from the docks. Looks like, oh, that's a leaf. I was about to say I got another spoon. For being so small of a cross section, it was hard to get off. So I got me a bolt. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but hopefully you can. Alright, so 2 legitimate finds today, a rake and a bolt. And now I gotta rinse my magnet. Because the bolt was stuck in the mud, like seriously stuck in the mud. Kind of throw in the same general vicinity a lot, because there's a lot of stuff here. And the more I throw, the more chances that I'll get some more of this trash out of the water. So Outdoor Weekly is like, yo, keep some stuff out. If you get asked what you're doing, say that you're picking out trash, because people think that picking out trash is boring and non-interesting, so they won't try and ruin your day and whatnot. But if you say that you're magnet fishing, it sounds like you're having fun. Well, I don't really care. I don't care what people think or what they say or whatever, so I just tell them I'm magnet fishing anyways. But I tell them after I say I'm magnet fishing what I'm doing. I'm just taking trash out of the water, and then their interest just drops immediately, normally. But some people are like, oh, that's really cool, and that's a good thing that you're doing that, and are you working for the city? I'm like, no, city doesn't do stuff like this. they don't care about cleaning up their environment here in Kissimmee. Obviously, all you have to do is take a 5-minute walk and look at all the trash everywhere. So, yeah. Our city doesn't care about cleaning up the environment and cleaning up trash. They act like they do, and if you ask them, they say, yo, we clean up the environment, we took up trash and whatnot. Lies. They do like the minimalistic amount of work possible when it comes to cleaning the environment. They just do enough cosmetic stuff that they can say, oh, we do it. Oh, we clean up the environment. Yeah, right. Who you fool? I go around behind them and pick up all the trash that they don't pick up when I do my picking on trash shoes. Because like I said, these people that they hire, they don't want to work, so they don't do a good job. They only put forth a little bit of effort. So I got the same Bud Light cap, most likely from the same drinker. I wouldn't doubt it. It was in the same general vicinity too, so yeah, stupid people. Stop littering. I hate people that litter. One time, two big brawly Spanish guys come out of Sedano's, which is the local supermarket, and there's a trash can. They just threw their stuff at the trash can. And I said something to them, and they just ignored me. But I don't care. If somebody wants to fight me, they can fight me. I normally don't fight back because I'm scared of killing people. I have so much power, latent power, hidden underneath the surface that if I were to fight everybody that fought me, I'd just kill a whole bunch of people, and that's not something I want to do. So I normally take a Gandhi approach. I just don't fight back. But yeah, every once in a while I'll fight back, and it's super dangerous because I mess people up when I fight back. Seriously, bad. So I try and control my desire to fight back when people try and fight me. Yeah. Gandhi knew what was up, but I don't think he had the same reasons for why he took a non-aggressive approach towards arguments and fights and that. But yeah, I had to take the same approach that like a second-degree black belt does in Taekwondo because their fists are considered weapons, so they're scared of like killing people and that, so they don't fight. They just defend themselves. Yeah. I'm even scared of defending myself because my defenses can really hurt people. So I just do nothing practically. Try and get away. Alright, I got my first Snapple Kappa today. I think it's a Snapple. No, it's a Yahoo. Three total watch batteries today. I just pulled 2 watch batteries out right then and there. Kind of throw in the same general vicinity some more because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff here, and a lot of it has to do with these idiots here that live in these boats. They just throw their trash into the water, because why not? I mean, they don't care, they don't have to clean it up, they don't have to live with it, they don't see it, because it's underneath the water, so, you know. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, don't. So I got a bolt pen, but it wasn't a regular bolt, it was a pin. I call them bolt pins, but I don't know if that's a technical term for them. But yeah, they just go into like hinges, and they allow the hinge to, what do they call that, to have its aperture I moved back and forth and up and down and whatnot. But yeah, that's what that came out of. That came out of a hinge. Probably a hinge with a spring-loaded hinge, because that's normally what those are found in. And I don't know exactly what uses they would be for, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So I got a really old BB from a BB gun. So that's really harmful to the environment to be shooting your BB guns into the water. But people do that because they're out here trying to kill ducks and stuff for no reason. And birds and whatnot. These stupid kids. Don't be shooting something and killing it unless you're gonna eat it. Now, I can understand, like, killing crows. By all means, kill all the crows you want. But, ducks and that, shouldn't be killing them unless you're gonna eat them. Eventually, pretty soon, I'm gonna have to check my camera when I reach that and make sure that I haven't fished for too long, that I have to replace my battery. We'll keep at this for a while longer. Alright, so I got a AA battery, a watch battery, and a bunch of mud. And that's like in the same general vicinity that I've been throwing it over and over and over again. Whoever magnet fished must not have had a powerful magnet, because I'm pulling up a bunch of crap here, a bunch of batteries and whatnot. Yeah, if you're gonna be magnet fishing and you're new to it, take my advice and go with a strong magnet. Anything less than 1,100 pounds double-sided is not worth your money. It really isn't. Just a bunch of muck. And I'm already soaking wet. The sun needs to come out and dry me off. But it really won't dry me off, so I don't really care. The sun needs to stay already. There's a fish right there, hitting topwater bait. So people think, oh, magnet fishing scares fish away. What a farce. It doesn't scare anything away. What most of them do is just move out the way and go right back into the spot where you were magnet fishing. Magnet fishing does not scare fish off. So do not let these fisher people lie to you. You are not causing them to catch no fish. I've thrown literally in a spot where I saw a bass hitting topwater and drug right in that spot 3 times. And then I move on, and the bass is still right in that same spot, hitting topwater, like it never happened. Like I never just drug my magnet through there. Plus, if people are smart, wherever you drug your magnet, fish are gonna congregate, because they eat the sediment and whatnot that you stir up from the bottom. So, yeah, if they're smart, you're actually increasing the fish activity, not decreasing. So, if they're smart, as soon as you leave a spot, go and fish that spot. If you see a magnet fisherman fishing and you're fishing, hit that spot up right as soon as they leave. And he's guaranteed to have a 70% increase in likelihood of you catching a fish. And I'm probably underestimating it. Keep moving on, even though the spot keeps sending up batteries. I just can't spend all day in the same spot. I want to see if I can find some other big items with my big magnet. So yeah, I'll keep at it. Keep moving along. Keep trying to find some more harmful stuff to pull out of the water. So I got a twisted up piece of wire. Just some broken pieces of twisted up wire. Yeah. Broke pieces of twisted wire, whatever that was wire from. I only got a piece of it, or I only acquired, because I only got is a proper English. So I only acquired a piece of it. So I'm hoping that one local sees me today and comes up to me, because I have a cast net for him. And if he wants it, I'll be like, yo, you know where I'd be at? Meet me at the park near my house. I'll walk up there with the cast net, even though it's like a mile away from where I live. A little over a mile, but I'll walk with the cast net over there and give it to him if he wants me to. He sees me walking over there with my dog sometimes, so he knows where I live, the general vicinity area. So I'll tell him, yo, meet me there tomorrow at this time. I'll give you your cast net. That really isn't probably yours, but it might be. But I don't have a use for it, but it's expensive, so buying a new cast net would be less productive than just fixing the broken one that I recovered. So, yeah. If he wants it, he can have it. If not, then I'll salvage the weights and use them for like drop shots or something. Because I'll fish a drop shot with braided line. I don't care. Most people be like, oh, you can't fish a drop shot with braided line. Well, it's Florida. Fish don't care if it's braided line or not. They're still gonna attack your lure or your bait or whatever. So it doesn't really matter if you're fishing drop shot with braid. People are like, oh, you gotta tie on a leader. Yeah, right. Most places in the country you don't have to use leaders. Fish aren't finicky like that. Smallmouth bass maybe, but like there are so many other species up north that don't care if it's braid or not. You can fish with pink braid and they still don't care. They'll still hit it. So being like, oh, you gotta put a leader on, it's just a waste of time and effort. It doesn't really increase your likelihood of getting a bite, honestly. So I got one of these pieces and I know what this is for, but I can't think of it right now. A plastic piece with steel in it. And I just for the life of me can't think of it. I'm so tired. 5 hours of sleep between 2 days. And then the previous week I averaged 37 hours of sleep between 7 days. So that's like averaging just over 5 hours of sleep a day. It's horrible, but hey, I can't help it. I mean, just the stupid people I live with wake you up and whatnot, even though you've been up all night working and stuff. So I got a messed up lure, soft plastic lure. Hook looks like it might be set. No, hook is not salvageable. So I got me a trash lure. My first lure of the day, and it's just trash. There's nothing good about it.